Hi, good morning. All right, so let's see. What am I doing? I forgot already. Sidetrack. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about what does toxin-free even mean? I get this question a lot, believe it or not. If you know me, you know that I'm huge in toxin-free living and toxin-free everything ever since I've learned about toxins. So, before we get into that, first things first, if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe below and hit the little bell notification so you never miss anything from me, ever. And if you are not watching this on YouTube, be sure to head over to my YouTube channel and hit subscribe with the notification, because Facebook is notorious for not letting you know when a person is live. So this way you can always get notified when I am live right away rather than hours later. All right. So, what does toxin-free mean? So, let me tell you what toxin-free means to me, at least what it used to mean to me. So, when I was younger and I heard about toxin-free, I thought toxins were equal to chemicals, which isn't wrong. But I also thought, hey, like, there wouldn't be anything bad in the products that we use, like, you know. But then I also would think that toxin-free meant like cleaning supplies. Sorry, I couldn't think of that. So it meant like cleaning supplies or something like that. And it doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. It's so much more than that. So there are toxins or chemicals or poison or however you want to word it in literally everything we use on a daily basis. Like our makeup, our skincare, our shampoo, conditioner, body wash, bar soap, toothpaste, mouthwash, laundry soap, window cleaner, everything, guys. Like literally everything. So this was just like, it just was out of this world when I learned it, when I realized it, when it all finally came together, that, you know, hey, like toxins, you know. So what do toxins do? Let me teach you on that a little bit. So toxins are in, like I said, every product, and a lot of them are known endocrine disruptors. If you don't know what the endocrine system is where you, it's like our communication center for the hormones in our body, to put it as short as possible. So you have our hormones. We have so many hormones, okay? We have happy hormones, sexual hormones, so many sad hormones maybe, I don't know. You have the different things that your body releases, and it talks to your communication centers, your endocrine system, and that's where it's going to send out all of your information and be like, okay, this needs to go here, this needs to go here. So when you are out of balance with that, you are not able to function properly. You can get so many issues when your endocrine or your hormones or anything's out of whack like that. Like you have anxiety, depression, mental issues, sleeping issues, you get sick easier. There's just so many things that can happen that just your body's not flowing. And so we have this thing called homeostasis. Okay, it's not a thing, but it's when your body is at its most upright, healthiest, happiest, namaste point that there could be. And so when your body is out of whack, you're not in homeostasis, and that's what you should be striving for every day, is to be in homeostasis. So when you're using toxins in your household, you're interrupting these, because toxins are in everything. Because, like I said, they're endocrine disruptors, but a lot of them are also carcinogenic. Some of them are known like actual poisons. Like if you were to use them by yourself, like by themselves, and it just nothing. And nothing else, and it was just like a full dosage of it. Like, it could kill you or make you super, super ill. And so the one thing that I like to tell people when they ask me, you know, what is toxin free, what's the point of it, all of that, is you are bringing in more natural, which natural is a loose term, but plant-based, actual things that are made from earth, that aren't synthesized in a lab, that are actual plants. There's a lot more that can go into that. I'm not going to get super into that side of it, but that don't have adverse reactions to you, that was made for your body to be able to be around and utilize and everything like that, and keep you healthy. Asthma, they can interfere with asthma. I can't tell you how much better my asthma got when I went toxin free. So, what toxin free means to me now is literally having everything in my household be everything natural, plant-based, God-given product that is the purest and purest forms that you can get it in, rather than anything that's going to interfere with my asthma, my hormones, my sleeping, my mood, any of it. And it's not slowly poisoning me, because if you think about it, when you're using these products that have poisons, toxins, chemicals, whatever you want to call it, in them, and yeah, you're like, there's not a huge amount to be super worried about it, but you don't want to drink it. Okay? I mean, if you can't potentially ingest something and it not cause you issues, then why are you having it in your house? Second of all, I keep losing my train of thought today. I need to focus. Do I have a focus oil over here? Here, we'll use this one. Sorry, guys. I need to focus and quit losing my train of thought. I have my webinar that I'm doing today, and then the replay will be available. And I'm doing that after this, and so I think I'm a little nervous about it, and it's making me sidetracked on here very easily. Okay, so what it means to me now, you know, so I have switched out everything in my household. My makeup, my skincare, my toothpaste, my cleaning supplies, everything. Even my medications. Medications people think are just dandy for us, but and it's not necessarily that there's poisons in them, it's just the fact that it's more of a synthetic thing that's not made for our body. The way that most medications work within our systems is to, like, stop sending a certain signal so you don't feel a certain thing. And I would rather get to the root of the cause of whatever's causing it for you to have to be taking that medication to heal that problem, so you just don't have it as a problem anymore and you don't need anything anymore. So I've been trying to go toxin free for years, okay? And I didn't fully understand until I understood, which is why I'm here trying to explain it to you guys, and I'm all over the place, and I apologize for that. But I started, I would say May of 2019 is when I really, like, switched. I found a product line that I love, and I'm obsessed with, and will, like, talk about to everybody. Because they are so big on purity and quality and giving you, like, and they have the science to really make sure that the product they're giving you doesn't have any yucky, nothing. There's not any synthetics, and it actually works. That's the biggest thing I found when I was trying to go green and find, you know, or more crunchy, or however you want to word it, and find products that actually worked, was I was struggling to find stuff that worked, especially laundry soap. I feel like laundry soap was my biggest struggle with things. Is I would get some natural laundry soap, and then my clothes would still smell, and over time they just smelled more and more, and it's like it wasn't cleaning my laundry. So that was a biggest struggle for me. But I found that a lot of the companies that claim to have plant-based green products, they don't. I think there was something I read somewhere where it's like they only need to have 5% of plant-based stuff in there for it to be an actual, for them to claim that it's plant-based. Like, they can just, that term could be thrown out there. So there's so many things that I've learned, sorry. So it's been about a year now that I've went toxin-free. Completely switched my whole household out with everything. And then one of the things that I noticed, the very first thing, was my asthma, how much it got better. And when I say that, I literally stopped taking all medications, including my asthma medication. Okay, so for people who have asthma, you know how dumb that sounds. Like, you could literally, you stop taking your medications, you can have an asthma attack, you stop breathing, like everything could close up. And so, like, it was like a terrifying decision for me to stop using my asthma medication, but I did. And my asthma got better. My asthma stayed better. I still have issues at times, but I use my natural plants in order to take care of it when it bothers me, and then it goes away within like minutes. Everything feels better. I'm good to go. We're good. I don't have issues again. It's not like I'm constantly having to go every 4 hours to my emergency inhaler or anything like that. So, I reclaim my will. I noticed I went through a detox phase. And when I went to a detox phase, it was the fact that my body was pushing out all the toxins that I had. Mainly with my hair. When I switched my shampoo to natural, the biggest thing people say that they don't like natural shampoo is it doesn't suds up. Mine suds up, but it didn't at first. And that's because my hair was really greasy and oily, and I had to do vinegar rinses and stuff like that to really work through it, but eventually I got through it, and everything. So, people wait too long to go toxin-free. That is the biggest thing. When somebody asks, what does toxin-free mean? I tell them everything I just told you, okay? But I think I hope I tell it in much shorter terms. I feel like I was all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all. But at the same time, like, they wait so long to go. Like, people typically when they have kids, they decide, we have to have all these good products for them, we have to get the right laundry soap. We can't use this on them because that could be bad, and that could be bad, and that could be bad. But then you use it on yourself. Let that one sink in. If you are taking a product away for your baby because you know it's not good for your baby, what makes you think it's okay for you? Like, bring that back full circle, okay? I'm going to say that again. If you're going to take something away for your child, for your baby, and not use it around them because you know that it can harm them as a little baby, what makes you think it is okay for you and safe for you? People are literally poisoning themselves over the course of their lifetime, and sometimes it affects them much sooner in life. People that are getting sick, I know so many people now that I'm in this world of toxin-free and natural clean living and stuff like that, that they were super sick, like literally super sick, autoimmune disorders, all of these things, and then they went and they switched out all their products and everything started getting better, and then all of a sudden it's gone and they don't have the issues anymore. Some people still do because it got so bad because of the products that they used. Like, people, like, this stuff is affecting you whether you want to believe it or not. Don't wait until you're sick and dying to decide, hey, let's start not eating processed foods. I forgot to mention that. That's another thing. Processed foods are full of toxins that aren't good for us. It's synthetic stuff that's made to supposedly... Sorry, y'all. Like, this is, if you can't tell, I'm super passionate about this because this has literally changed my life and so many other people's lives by just switching out my products. And so that's what toxin-free means to me. Living a really amazing life. Living a life that you can just enjoy, and you're not having mental issues, and you're not having health issues, and you're not constantly sick. That's another thing I noticed. Okay, so it's been like a year and a half-ish almost that I have been toxin-free. And last year was the very first winter that I did not get sick. Very first winter. So there's so many things that go into it. But that's what toxin free means, guys. Living your best life and truly living and enjoying life. Not being sick all the time, not dealing with doctor visits all the time, not dealing with things getting worse, not wondering why this happens. Like synthetic fragrances now, when I smell it, and it's not even that I intentionally smell it, when I'm around anybody that uses something that has a synthetic fragrance, I can smell it, and I'm just like, ugh, because it is so strong, because it is synthetic, and it's not good for you, and it causes my asthma to act up, and everything. So, don't, just think about it, okay? That is what toxin free is. Everything we touch and use has toxins in it. Now I'm not saying that you can completely 100% eradicate toxins from your life. There is no way. There are way too many toxins in this world, okay? Way too many toxins for us to completely eradicate it, but you can minimize your load majorly. All right. So I brought up my webinar earlier because I'm like sitting here freaking out, sniffing my oils. Gotta calm down. So I'm going to link the replay below. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be linked below so you guys can watch my webinar. I want to tell you a little bit about what the webinar is. So I'm going to be teaching, so I'm a mindset coach. I help you find your passion and get your mindset in order and stuff like that. That is something that I've become hugely passionate about. And now I have coached friends and stuff for years, and now I'm just actually coaching people. And so in my webinar, I am talking about how you can find your best self, and I'm literally teaching you on steps that I have taken, that has taken me a long time to get to, so you can find your best self without falling back into old patterns. Because if you think about it, every time you try to take that next step forward to better your life, somehow, some way, you fall backwards again. So check out my webinar for steps that I have taken. They're going to be awesome. I'm going to really go into detail on how you can truly help yourself to change your life without having to fall backwards ever again. I hope everybody is having a fabulous day. Thank you for watching this. Even though I was all over the place, my oil clearly calmed me down because you saw how I was able to just boop. And yeah, I'll talk with you all later. Bye.